Hello, YouTube, and welcome to the final week of the NFL regular season. I am your host, Adam Snow, and sitting across the table from me, as always, is my father, the founder of theworldoffootball.com and all its appendages, Randy Snow. How are we doing on this Tuesday as we're recording?
Great. Looking forward to this last week of the regular season.
Man,
week 18.
Weird being 18-week season.
Yep.
Boy, it could get bigger in the years to come, but the biggest season yet. And boy, I think we had our biggest week yet, just in terms of picks.
Yeah.
Last week you went 11-5.
Had a great week.
That's a great week. You are now sitting at 157 correct, 99 overall. You still haven't cracked that triple-digit wrong mark, which is impressive. So after 256 picks, on most accounts, that's a good week. That's a really, really good week. But on the other hand, we get over to me, who had probably the greatest week in picks history, where I went,
I think so,
15-1. That's right. I only got one pick wrong last week. Stinking Arizona Cardinals winning. That's what did it.
We both got that game wrong.
Yeah, but the 15-1 last week, it makes me 154 and 102 overall, and that only puts me 3 games behind you going into this final week of the season to claim pick dominance. And so these picks will be interesting. So not only do I have to try to catch up to you or beat you, because we don't want to tie.
Nobody likes a tie.
But it's going to be hard to pick because what teams are going to start what guys. We don't know what teams are going to throw in the towel this week, rest players. Shoot if we know. So this week is going to be really tough to navigate.
Since week 8, I have been in the lead. Every week. Some by as many as 10 games at one point. And you've been slowly chipping away this last week.
I think it's funny that my best week was 13-3 prior to this, and now 15-1. It's probably one of the best marks we've had in any season. So
I don't think we've ever had
so
just one wrong.
So close. I was really hoping those Cowboys would pull it out for the perfect week. But 15-1, I'll take it.
Yep.
And without further ado, we jump over to week 18 of the NFL season, which starts with a couple of Saturday games. And that first Saturday game is the Kansas City Chiefs traveling to Denver to play the Broncos. And since you are still technically with a 3-game lead, we'll start with you again this week. Who do you got?
Yeah, these Saturday games, they just announced them yesterday.
It
was right after the Sunday night game.
It was after the Sunday night game they did it.
So because we didn't know who was going to be playing on Sunday night football or who was going to be playing on the Saturday games.
Right, it was to be determined. Yep.
So now it's going to be the first game's at 4:00. Kansas City and Denver. Give me the Chiefs.
Okay,
they better win.
Yep, they're still fighting in the AFC for that number 1 seed. Nothing has been locked down over there.
Yeah.
So give me Kansas City as well in that game, and then the second Saturday game, which I think is at 8:00 or 8:30, the Dallas Cowboys travel to Philadelphia to play the Eagles. Both teams are in the playoffs. That is confirmed. I don't know if Dallas has clinched a play or they clinched the division or not. That I'm not 100% sure on. As I quickly jump over to my NFL app to double check and make sure, which makes great video footage.
Well, this should be a good game, though.
It should be a great game, and let's see. Dallas, I think, has technically won the NFC East, so they'll technically have a home game no matter what. But the Eagles could at least improve their record and improve maybe their standings in the NFC playoffs. So give me Dallas, though, on the road. I know Philly is hungry, but I think Dallas wants to at least get up to that number 2 seed, make sure that if Green Bay falls, Dallas can at least host the playoff games there the rest of the season.
I have no faith in Dallas. Give me Philadelphia in that game.
Really? Wow. I'm a little surprised by that. Yeah. But
the cold weather in Philadelphia, hostile environment. I just see the Cowboys possibly falling apart in that game.
Well, maybe you're helping me out because, like I said, I got 3 games to catch up, 4 to win. So that's the first domino. Yep. All right, the Green Bay Packers travel to Detroit to play the Lions. Both these teams, I'd say they have nothing to play for. Green Bay's already got the number 1 seed, so what are they playing for? Right. I would see them resting some guys, but at the same time, Aaron Rodgers said maybe he won't sit. So I think they still want to win, but who knows what the actual plan will be for Green Bay? Who do you got?
boy, Dan Campbell is not gonna let his guys roll over. He wants to bite some kneecaps in the last week. But I want to pick Detroit really bad, but I think the Packers are going to win the game regardless of. Well, if Rodgers doesn't play, Detroit has a pretty good chance to win the game. But
so you sticking with Green Bay?
Yeah. Give me the Lions.
Wow, really?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing that. But give me the Lions.
Okay, wow. Well, I'm gonna stick with Green Bay. Either way, I think Detroit. If all this happens and Detroit, does win, I won't be mad.
Yeah.
But I just think Green Bay, even if Rodgers sits, might still pull this one out. The Indianapolis Colts travel down to Jacksonville to play, or the Colts travel down to Jacksonville to play the Jaguars. That's what I meant. And I'm going to take Jacksonville at home.
No.
Yes, because the Colts have not won a game in Jacksonville in a very long time. So give me the Jaguars to get a last game of the season win.
No, give me the Colts. Colts on the road. Jacksonville is a dumpster fire right now.
Ooh, ouch. Well, I think they could still get a win and maybe help Detroit get the number 1 pick back. We'll see.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Because there is a crazy playoff scenario that involves if the Jaguars win, it creates a big, weird domino effect, but we won't talk about that. What we will talk about is now the Washington football team travels to New York to play the Giants. A couple teams already eliminated from the playoffs. Who do you got in this one?
Ooh, boy. Normally I would have taken Washington, but boy, they're really falling apart fast. Give me the Giants at home.
Really? See, to me, the New York Giants are the dumpster fire in the NFL right now. They're just playing awful. That whole organization seems to be a mess. Give me the Washington football team to get the win there.
Okay.
Moving on, the Chicago Bears travel to Minnesota to play the Vikings. Will the Vikings get Kirk Cousins back? I don't know. But regardless, these are also two teams out of playoff contention. And I will take Minnesota at home.
I agree. Give me the Vikings at home.
Okay, pretty quick, simple, and easy. The Carolina Panthers travel to Tampa Bay to play the Buccaneers. Who do you got in this one?
Buccaneers.
Yeah, Tampa Bay, even though they won their division, I think they're still jockeying for playoff seeding below the Packers, so they want to stay in that number 2 seed. Give me Tampa Bay to win that one. The New England Patriots travel down to Miami to play the Dolphins, and give me New England.
I agree, New England in that game.
All right, the New Orleans Saints travel to Atlanta to play the Falcons. The Saints need this win in order to stay alive. Who do you got?
I'm going to take the Saints. They have more to play for than Atlanta does.
Well, to me, that means Atlanta's going to come out swinging and try to, knock off the Saints. I don't think the Falcons are terrible. They've got some good players, so I'm going to take Atlanta to win at home in that one. All right, the Tennessee Titans travel down to Houston to play the Texans, and Tennessee is trying to win that number 1 overall seed. Give me Tennessee to come out with the victory.
I agree, Tennessee in that game.
All right, the Pittsburgh Steelers also fighting for their playoff lives. They're playing the Baltimore Ravens, who are also still in playoff contention. Who do you got in this one?
Give me the Steelers.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. Baltimore is not that good right now, I don't think.
I think Baltimore is still pretty good. They hung with the Rams. Give me Baltimore to win this game at home and squeak into the playoffs.
Okay.
And ruin Big Ben's final season. The New York Jets travel to Buffalo to play the Bills. The Bills, another one of those teams who could still fight for position in the AFC playoff picture. So give me Buffalo to beat up on the Jets.
I agree. I'll take Buffalo in that game.
Okay. The Cincinnati Bengals play the Cleveland Browns. And a meaningless game for the Bengals because they already clinched the division. Joe Burrow might be out too, depending on what his injury status is. They get a home game no matter what. But they are jockeying for position as well. But give me Cincinnati to win. That should be your first pick. Whoops.
Yeah, well, I'm going to take Cincinnati anyway.
Okay, well, I guess I just jumped the gun there. You took Cincinnati, which means I'm going first here. The 49ers travel to L.A. to play the Rams. The Rams are also jockeying for the division title still. If they get the win, they get the division, but they're playing a tough 49ers team who wants to get into the playoffs as well. So give me L.A., the Rams, to get the win. I was almost going to go 49ers, but Trey Lance is the starting quarterback, rookie quarterback right now, and he looked fine against Houston, but boy, against that Rams defense might be a little tougher.
Yep. I agree. Take the Rams in that game.
Okay. The Seahawks travel to Arizona to play the Cardinals. The Cardinals need to win and have the Rams lose for them to get the division title. Who do you got in this one?
I'm going to go with Arizona in that game.
Give me Seattle in this game. I'm going to take we just saw the Seahawks beat up on the Lions. I think Russell wants to go out and still ball, even though this may or may not be his last season in Seattle. So give me Seattle with the upset. And in the Sunday night football game to end Week 18, to end the regular season of the National Football League, the Los Angeles Chargers travel into Las Vegas to play the Raiders for that final playoff spot. And I'm going to take the Los Angeles Chargers to just beat the Raiders. Who do you got?
Boy, I don't know. This is a tough one here. They both need to win to get in the playoffs. Las Vegas is at home. But are they better than the Chargers? Give me the Chargers also.
Really? I'm a little surprised by that move.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, still, we had 7 games different there.
Yep.
So
if you win them all,
well, if I nail
or
them
even
all,
half of them.
Yep, that's my plan. I just got to at least win over half of them to at least win 3 of them to tie you. So, boy, oh boy. Or I could just have them all blow up in my face.
Yeah.
Who knows?
This is going to be a crazy week because, we don't know who's going to be resting, who's going to,
right, that'll
really
all come out slowly as the week progresses.
Yeah.
And we do this on a Tuesday, so we kind of just stick by what we call on Tuesday.
So who knows? But as of right now, that's the way we see him going. But man, oh man, this is going to be a wild final weekend.
I can't wait.
You don't know who's going to win
I cannot
any of these
wait.
games.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well,
I see you're wearing black today, but there's no logo, no nothing on it.
Nope, just a standard black T-shirt.
Is that one of your going to work shirts?
Pretty much. And you got your nice, you wanted your new Charlie Brown shirt.
Yep.
With the Lions, yeah.
It's black also.
So I assume he's Canadian in that picture because he's across the river.
Looking
over to Detroit across the river from Canada. So that's how I take it.
Good. Could be.
Why isn't Snoopy wearing his hat backwards? That's what gets me.
This is one of the many shirts that I got for Christmas this year. Yeah. So I've got a whole new crop of shirts. First time I've worn it.
So probably a different shirt for the rest of the playoffs. So
I got another Peanuts inspired shirt that I will debut in the next week or two.
Oh, debut. Wow, like it's a big thing.
Why, yes.
All right, well, that is it for this week's pick segment. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we'll find out next week. We'll have the results of how our pick season went. So
and we'll be doing playoffs after this.
Yeah, we'll be doing the playoffs. So the videos won't be as long. We'll be getting in and out with some playoff picks. Yep. So I'm excited for that. All right, guys, if you enjoyed watching, hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment on your picks if you got them. We love seeing them. But remember, folks, as I read from a script, actually.
Some people may.
Where is it at? I can't. Some people may love football more than we do, but nobody loves more football than us. Be sure to come back again next week, Thursday or Friday, depends on when we get it up. For the next picks video, I've been Adam Snow.
With the dirty glasses over there, so you can't see anything.
Is that dirty?
And I've been Randy Snow.
Yeah, you have.
All season long.
So until next week, guys, we'll be seeing you.